What's going on, everyone? It's my back again. I'm in the car on my way back from London. Match preview: Everton against Southampton, Carabao Cup, a game that Everton simply have to win. This game wouldn't necessarily be as important, in my opinion, if Sean Dyche should have done a better job over the first, whatever amount of games it is, the first 4 or 5 games, because we've been poor in the league, as we know. But we were poor for 45 minutes against Doncaster as well. The first 45 minutes, it was 0-0 at half-time. So this is a game that really is a tester for Everton, because if Southampton are better than us and they win, the pressure on Dyche will be alarming. And then he goes into a tough game away at Leicester. We've shown that we're capable of doing good football. We've shown that we're capable of beating people. I'm looking forward to watching Enjoy and maybe Lindstrom show a little bit more against a Premier League outfit. But yeah, I have massive worries about this game, but just because we've been so poor. We've been so poor. We've scored goals when we've needed to, but we just haven't been able to see out the game. And you've got a Southampton team who just won't want to come to Goodison Park and just lie down. Yes, it's in the cup, and maybe they'll make some changes, but I just want to see a strong performance. I want us to finally beat a Premier League team, because I've got massive concerns that we're just not good enough. Obviously, it's back at Goodison, under the lights, which is always exciting, always enjoyable. We just need to see more. If he starts Beto, just get Beto on the ball, trying to break in through the channels, getting Jai down the left, trying to cut in. McNeil, I thought he did quite well actually against Villa, and some of my friends who I was with today, they were saying that they thought he had a decent game. So we do need to see more of that. But if Branthwaite's fit, if Jake O'Brien's fit, I'll start the two of them, and I'll just get us prepped for Leicester. Win, lose or draw, the important thing is that we start winning. And I know that sounds stupid, but we can take in some of the match experience that we might get from this game to go into Leicester. It would be really nice to win a cup, obviously, but I just have no faith in this manager. I have no faith in this team. I have no faith in the players that he'll select. So that worries me. And then other news that come out of Everton today is regarding John Textor, and it does look like he's trying to expedite the sales of his Crystal Palace shares and try and speed it up and try and get them moving along quickly. So hopefully we're in a position where he can start to take over Everton. The company's already been formed. We all saw it come out. Everton Football Group, or Everton Football Club Group, is officially now a business. So he's kind of done what he said he was going to do. We just need to see what happens from that now. I think it's going to be a really interesting, probably 4 weeks for Everton. There's some fixtures at Leicester, Crystal Palace. If Everton could get 6 points out of them, start the season, if they can beat Southampton in the cup, you can kind of feel like the mood turning, and Dyche will do himself some favours. But if we lose those 3 games, then Dyche has to go. I mean, he has to go, in my opinion, if he loses to Southampton and Leicester. He has to go. I'd sack him now. But I'm interested. I am interested to see what actually happens. I'm interested to see how the team develops, and I'm interested to see what Everton do in terms of the transition, because we've been so poor at times going from defence to attack and attack to defence, and we've been so poor with crosses into the box. Jamie Vardy's on form for Leicester. Obviously, we'll talk about that game when it comes to it, but we've got to gear up to that. So, right back, I want to see right back starting. I'd like to see Dixon start. Or Coleman, or whoever's available, a proper right back. Left back, we've got no Mikalenko now. It's probably going to be Ashley Young. Okay, we've got to do something with that. In terms of midfield, I'm not actually as worried about our midfield. I thought the Villa game was Tim's worst game. But that's not a dig at him. It's against his former club, in front of his former fans. I'm never going to throw him under the bus for that. I just thought it was a game that maybe got ahead of him a touch. But all in all, this Southampton game is massive. It's absolutely massive. And I look at the Southampton team, and you know they've got some decent players. They have got some decent players, but Everton should beat them at Goodison. There would be no defending it if we lose to Southampton. And yeah, Dean Martin, he's doing a decent job. You can't really fault the job that he's done at Southampton in terms of, getting them promoted and the structure that he's put in place. I just think we need to see an Everton team put a big performance in. It sounds weird, like a 3-0. Like, that's what Everton need, like a 3-0. A big performance, a big win, a big game, a big positive boost. A game where, almost like Bournemouth, where they're not in the match. They're just not in it. Everton just dominate start to finish. That is exactly what we need in this game. And I just don't trust him. So yeah, I'll give you my team. I'll go with Pickford in goal. I'll stick with the keeper. I have no issue with Virginia playing, by the way. So if Virginia starts, I don't have an issue. Because I actually don't think Pickford's look great. Left back, I do go Ashley Young. Because if Mikalenko's out, it's got to be Ashley Young. Because I don't think we've got another one. 2 centre-halves. If Branthwaite can play 45 minutes, I'll start him. Next to O'Brien. I know it's bold, but the league games are coming up and Tarkowski and Keane isn't working. So right back, I'll go with whoever's available again. Coleman, Dixon, whoever. I happily would have James Garner there as well. I know John said that he had a poor game, but I didn't think he was that bad. Midfield, I actually stick with the same two, Garner and Irabuna. And then the front four are... I'll probably drop Calvert-Lewin just because I worry about him being made of candy floss. But I'll go Beto, Njai, McNeil, and probably Lindstrom. And I know there's a few changes there. There's say 4, 5, 6 changes there, but I think it's key. I think it's important that we do rotate what little squad we've got, so we're not killing them. But I'm more than happy if he goes with a strong team. I'm more than happy if he does something a bit more aggressive. I'm more happy if he goes with, a similar team that we'd start Premier League games with. But the only way we're going to blood these players in is if they play. And at the minute, they're not playing. So, yeah. Score prediction, I'm actually going Everton 3-1. I do think we win. And I'm hoping that it could be the start of the season. And if it's not, I'd love Dyche to be sacked the day after. But hey. Wishful thinking. Guys, I'll leave it there. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.